So today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, which is bone broth. Now we receive feedback almost daily from people saying I suffer from IBS, I've had constant gut issues, and I've introduced bone broth into my diet and the changes have been astounding. My health has improved dramatically, I feel so much better, my gut has calmed down. Now the amazing thing about bone broth, now this is our beef bone broth, which is my favorite. The amazing thing about bone broth is it's full of gelatin, and gelatin is amazing at healing the gut. Okay, so it's also full of collagen, but the gelatin in bone broth is what makes it super amazing for the gut. It is also a complete protein, it's a great source of protein, and I find that it's really easy to digest. So one of the most important things we can do for our digestive system is to eat things that are easy to digest, because digestion, strangely enough, takes up a lot of energy, and if you are eating a lot of things that are very difficult to digest, you're going to be feeling very tired, potentially. Okay, so I find that I'm not great at digesting meat. I actually don't eat red meats, but I find incorporating some bone broth into my diet daily is a great form of protein, and my body digests it really well. And I'm looking after my digestive system. Now, one of my favorite new friends is the Savoury Lean Broth. This has been in our range for a little while, but I have just been loving it as we're going into winter. So if you are looking for a bone broth that is instant, that you can just add boiling water to, this is your baby. It has some mushroom in it, it's got some collagen in it, some bone broth, Himalayan salts, and L-glutamine, which is great for the digestive system, also great for building muscle. And also if you are trying to lose weight, it also can suppress your appetite. This has been excellent, I find, as a meal replacement. If I'm busy and I'm just wanting something to sip on, I have my Savoury Lean Broth. So this is instantly dissolving. I add it into a mug, 3 tablespoons, add the boiling water, stir, stir, stir. It does take a little bit of stirring to dissolve because it's quite fine, but it will dissolve through, and it's a beautiful drink. I love this in the afternoon, and I'm looking after my gut. The bone broth, remember this, because it is so gelatinous, and this is pure bone broth. It is not instantly dissolving, and so if you want to make a cup of soup, what I do is I boil a few tablespoons of the bone broth in some water with some carrots, onions, celery, garlic, that kind of thing, and some Himalayan salt. It takes 10 to 15 minutes for the bone broth to dissolve, whether you're cooking it this way or adding it into a soup or a stew. Same thing, you've got to let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. When I'm done, I strain out my veggies and then I can sip on the bone broth. I have found then that if I want to do a cup of soup kind of vibe with my bone broth, the Savoury Lean Broth is the way to go. Yeah, so those are my top tips. Thanks everyone, bye.